Thug for the first time has spoken on Rich Homie Quan since his passing. Remember, Rich Homie Quan passed away while Young Thug was incarcerated. So, this is the first time that we actually seen Young Thug really say anything about it. And he posted a picture with him and Rich Homie while they was still in Rich Gang, with Birdman. And he said, never switched on you, brother. Always rode with you. What happened? So Rich Homie Quan's camp, they didn't like this at all. You know what I'm saying? They feel like Young Thug was basically, I guess you could say, showing fake love because while Rich Homie Quan was alive, right? Rich Homie and Young Thug fell out with each other. And this caused Young Thug to basically tell people like, yo, you got to pick a side. Either you're going to rock with me or you're going to rock with Rich Homie Quan. And the majority of people in Atlanta, they decided to rock with Young Thug, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people stopped doing songs with Rich Homie Quan. Basically, you could say Rich Homie Quan kind of got blackballed and his career pretty much died down after that. You know what I'm saying? He did have some hit songs after he separated himself from Rich Gang. He put out a couple hit songs after that. But then it got to a point where we just didn't see any big features with Rich Homie Quan. And, no matter what he tried to do, it just seemed like he couldn't get back to the top. So somebody named Rich Homie Monster said, don't ride for me then. Why we always wait, shake my head. Then somebody named Rich Homie Dre said, pride and ego. So Young Thug directly responded to these people and he said, Quan went against me, my nigga. How is it my pride? If your homie do some BS towards you, you supposed to reach out first? Then he kept on it and said, no nigga on this earth gonna tell me I switched up on them. Nigga, I'm the definition of loyalty. And almost every nigga I know switched on me at least once. Then he said, I didn't F with YF and Lucci because Quan didn't. He felt like Lucci did a song with a nigga that dissed him on my song. Wasn't my problem, but was my brother, so I was with him. Then he stopped effing with me because he thought he was bigger alone, which I had no problem with. But now y'all pussies want to post about a real nigga to Quan. So I remember this very vividly, right? And Young Thug is 100% right. I remember before Rich Gang officially broke up, Rich Homie Quan was at a concert, right? And the DJ was playing a song with Rich Gang, him and Thug. And then Rich Homie Quan was like, oh, I ain't on that gay shit like Thug or I ain't on that fruity shit like Young Thug. Because at the time, remember, like, this is when Young Thug was calling other grown-ass men his lover and his bae. And he was just doing all type of weird fruity shit, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people really did believe at the time that Young Thug was gay, you know what I'm saying? So, Rich Homie Quan didn't like being associated with that, you feel me? And I think that's kind of what motivated Rich Homie Quan to separate himself and, not want to be a part of that situation no more, man. Because, Young Thug got an album where he's wearing a dress, you feel me? Like, bro was just doing all type of weird, fruity stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? So this is what caused the issues between Quan and Young Thug. After that, Young Thug, took it personal because he like, yo, like, you my dog. We went to school together. We in Rich Gang. We dropping hit songs left and right. You feel me? And out of nowhere, you just going on stage, dissing me, saying this and that. So, Rich Homie Quan felt like he didn't need Young Thug. He felt like he was a bigger artist without Young Thug. And like I said, like, after he separated himself, he put out the ooh, ooh, ooh. Remember that Rich Homie Quan song? He put out that ooh, ooh, ooh song. Put out like 2 or 3 more hits, and then after that, it just was never the same, bro. Because like all of the artists from Atlanta after that, artists like Lil Baby and Gunna and 21, they was rocking with Young Thug. You feel me? They wasn't working with Rich Homie Quan, man, and it was just never the same. And then, I do remember before Rich Homie Quan's passing, he did multiple interviews saying that he wanted to have a conversation with Young Thug and basically saying that he wanted to squash whatever issue that they had. But I really do feel like if Rich Gang would have stayed together, bruh, I think they could have went down as the biggest rap duo in rap history, bruh. Because, their music was damn near perfect together, bro. Like they like, bro, like when Rich Gang came out, I was in college, bro, and That's all we was playing. That Rich Gang mixtape, that's all we was playing at the time, bro. We was playing that. We was playing Migos, you know what I'm saying? But Rich Gang like had the streets on lock, bro. You couldn't go to any club, any hookah bar, nothing like that without them playing any song from the Rich Gang mixtape, man. And I also heard that, you know, Birdman never really gave them a real deal where they was making like real money from the actual music. I heard all of that stuff like went to Birdman. Of course they made money doing shows and stuff like that. But yeah, man, I really wish they would have stuck together, you know, figured out the business, you feel me, and just not have let the outside noise ruin the chemistry, man. Because Young Thug and Rich Homie Quan, bro, like that might be the best rap duo of all time. I would say it kind of reminds me of 50 Cent and Game. Like, you guys remember when 50 and Game signed a G Unit and they put out the This Is How We Do. They put out Hate It or Love It. We never got to see Game and 50 really like put out a collab album together or nothing like that, because it didn't last that long. And it's the same thing with Rich Homie and Young Thug, you know, like all of their other songs that didn't come out ended up getting leaked. Somebody leaked all of their songs out because apparently the studio where they was recording the music at, Birdman wasn't paying the studio, so the engineer basically leaked all the songs out there for the free ski, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, let me know what y'all think. It's your boy Days. Make sure y'all subscribe, thumbs up the video, click that hype button for your boy, and let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. I'm out.